Hello everyone! Today we're gonna have a look at The Devil Inside. This is a game I've been wanting to make a video on for a while and to replay. I haven't had that opportunity. And even then, I've had one hell of a time getting it to run. It is not stable, it runs when it wants to, it crashes sometimes it doesn't run, and then it runs once you close out the application, and some other times it just doesn't run and I have to restart the machine. So I tried multiple installs of this thing. One that was a pre-packaged install doesn't work. Tried from the original CD, which is the one I'm using right now, with a couple patches, and that's the one that actually worked, but I can't get the resolution higher than 640 by 480. At any rate, I really like this game. The premise is fantastic. I just wish it wasn't like pulling your entire set of teeth to get it running. But alas, that is the fate of old games, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't so. But at any rate, the premise of the game, it's a survival horror game where the main character is Dave Cooper, and he can turn into a female succubus called Deva. Deva, I don't know. And Dave works for a reality show called Devil Inside, which is led by Jack T. Ripper. And essentially his monster hunting antics are part of a reality show. The premise is fantastic. I think this is amazing. And I just wish this game was either in Good Old Games or there was a remaster somewhere that allowed you to play it without wanting to, you know, do bad things. Let's leave it at that. Here's our man, Jack T. Ripper. The game also reminds me of The Running Man, just for the game show aspect, not the supernatural stuff. And I think it's an amazing game. My only beef with it are the technical difficulties to get it to run. And even then, I've read that there's a bug mid-game somewhere, in the attic or the basement, that prevents you from progressing. So, graphically I think it looks fine. I just wish I could run it at a higher resolution, but every time I do that, it just crashes and it won't let me play the game. And because I wanted to make a video, well, I settled for the lower resolution. So here we are Dave. His haircut is essentially Vegeta's haircut, but red. I don't know, his attire also reminds me of someone who belongs in a metal band, which is great. I'm okay with this.
This place is cursed to hell.
Is it?
To the right. Whatever happened?
I am not exactly sure who's talking. I think the gray lines are Dave. But anyway, the movement is pretty basic. It's tank controls from Resident Evil, kinda. You can sidestep to the left and the right. Move forward and backward. You know, classic stuff. And then you can rotate. I'm doing that with the keyboard right now. But with the mouse, like the rotation just disorients me too much. Look at his head, he's an owl. Anyway. Dear Lord. Okay, let me regain my bearings over here. We have a cameraman. This guy is the MVP. Completely MVP, you'll see why. But for now, let's head in. You can also run by double tapping forward. And one thing that's very nice, the character auto runs. So there's no need to hold anything, you just double tap it and then you keep on going. This game came out 2000, I think? Early 3D. It looks old, but besides the technical difficulties, which are a hell of its own, I think the game didn't age too badly. I like the graphics and the setting. I think it's a bit bright for a horror game, but I'll take what I can get. And I really, really like the premise originally, and I still do. So let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. We are supposedly exploring some cursed to hell mansion called Shadowgate. I think that's correct. And we have our trusty firearm with a laser pointer. The first time I saw this, I was blown away. It was super cool. Now laser pointers in guns in games are a dime a dozen. But back then, it was unheard of. The game is slow paced. I'm not sure if this just amounts to the beginning.
More stumps than a forest after a hurricane.
There might be faster enemies later on. I don't remember. The one thing is these zombies get you by bursting into flames and lighting you on fire. So you don't want to do that. And at least with these guys that are very slow, you just want to take your time, headshot, conserve ammunition. I know we have 146 rounds.
You just lost weight, buddy.
The one-liners are great. So, it's essentially a survival horror reality show that's 2 parts parody and 1 part serious. Because there are supernatural entities, but you're here with a cameraman recording the whole thing and broadcasting it in a show. And man, this premise is fantastic. I wish they had the... I wish this had become a franchise, in a way. And that there were more games with this... Well, more games in the series, really. That or... Hey, I can hope for Night Dive to... Oh god. Alright, so... The zombies are here. They're slow. They can still kill you. And I don't know if they can kill my cameraman, but that will not stand. However, look at the guy. The guy just has... He doesn't have ice in his veins. He is the entire Arctic Circle. Zombies? I'm getting hit by zombies. I'll just stand here. I won't beat them up. I don't need to. So that's why I say that the cameraman is the MVP. Anyway, they burst into flames, they light you on fire, as you can see. I will not light myself on fire. It will hurt. The game plays, as I said, like Resident Evil or the original Alone in the Dark. There's items to find, there's locations to explore. The saving the game comes through these televisions. Yeah. Now on that, I actually recorded a video of this game, but it just didn't come out right. So, and the fact that the game is not fast-paced, it's more of an exploration slash adventure game, more than an action or super highly atmospheric horror, because everything is too bright. I mentioned that. And zombies just randomly appear. So then, as usual, take your time, pick your shots, and miss. Anyway, you can use their bodies as traps for others if you can get them on the same trajectory. Then they will walk on the flames and catch fire and die. Another great thing this game has. Let's see if we can make it happen. No, didn't work on that one. Anyway, it's the destructible bodies, or the damage to the bodies. If you hit them in the head explodes. Some of them, you hit them in the torso, you can see a hole in their torso. And I don't know that there were very many games back then that did this. So this is amazing. It's a lot of detail for a game as old as this one. And man, a game as old as this one, back in 2000. That's time for you. I find the game highly entertaining. Highly, highly entertaining. Now we gotta save the boys in blue. Actually, they had it handled. Nice. Good job, guys. Good job. So we keep on pushing forward. Oh no. And we get ambushed, because that's what happens. Zombies. I knew you would be here. Oh, look at that. I got him in the chest. You can see the hole. Nice. Look at that. That's really cool. Hey, you, stop hitting the cameraman. That is not acceptable. That will not fly. And the cameraman, he doesn't care. And this one lit herself on fire. Good riddance.
This is hard to watch.
Man, if I'm ever in a life and death situation, I want this cameraman with me. He's the man, the myth, the legend. He might even be related to Ben Dixon. Who knows? Anyway. The gameplay loop is essentially exploring, picking up items, key items, and solving puzzles. And of course, eliminating any obstacles in your way, like the zombies. Which potentially I could just run past them in some situations like that one, but I really don't want to. I'm hoping I'm not gonna run out of ammo anytime soon. I know it will happen, but not just yet. Anyway, so here we pick up the ammunition. And here we pick up the sander. Or a grinder, I don't know. And then there's a key down there. And I'm on fire. Or maybe not. Well, this thing is on fire for sure. I hear zombies, of course.
Ain't looking good. I mean, I've seen worse.
Have you though? Have you really seen worse?
Looks like you could do with a hand.
It has this moment of awesome slow-mo death cam for the zombies. Stop hitting the cameraman. And the cameraman just takes it like a champ. He's not afraid of you. So this game has a lot of really cool concepts and ideas. And it plays decently well.
After a hurricane.
Like legit, it's more like a tactical shooter sometimes, where you're just picking your shot and making sure you don't miss and you get them in the head. Which is greatly... Having the laser sight's a great help. I just don't like that the aim moves, so I missed. Anyway. I suppose there has to be a challenge somewhere, right? And I also don't know what happens on the harder difficulties. It's been a while since I last played it. I got far, but Well, I never finished it. I don't recall if I encountered the bug or not. But then I got distracted, and then I lost my disc, and then I bought it again, and then I couldn't run it because Windows 10. No, I don't want to delete anything, just go. Yes, I want to save. Why are you asking me these questions? Anyway. So now we picked up the key. We're heading back and we'll see if we can get into the mansion proper. That's what I wanted to do in the last video, but I couldn't because I missed the key. Yeah. I freaked out with the fire. What can I say? And now we have a battle, cops versus zombies. Oh yeah, speaking of the spectacle, right? You can have different cameras of different angles and stuff. The fly cam, the spy cam, and live. So we can do... I don't know what the spy cam is doing over there, but we can do a fly cam and live. No, and you need to be careful not to shoot the boys in blue by accident. Because I think that means game over. So, this game has some great ideas. And it's highly entertaining and enticing. Because I can totally see if there were monsters, someone will do a reality show out of it. Someone will. And people will just watch that stuff. I know I would. Terrible, but hey, what can I say? I would definitely watch a show of a demon hunter hunting monsters on reality TV. Is it healthy? Probably not. But here we are. Anyway, among annoying things, we have those letters on screen. So, the game is janky, and it's been a pain to get it to run. We also have an inventory system, where to open this door we need to use the key that, I don't know where the key is. I picked it up, right? Yeah, there it is. So we use the key, there's one puzzle done, and off we go.
Am I hallucinating? Blow the jerk to pieces!
Is that? Okay, yeah, that's one of the cops. That is a zombie with a machine gun, that's... What is happening? I want to get shot.
You ain't going with me.
Dear Lord. I didn't remember those. Oh! No! I'm on fire! I forget that the game does that. Man! There.
The way is clear. Cool.
Cool. Cool indeed. There's the mansion right up there. I wanna heal. You know, just in case. I'd rather not die before entering the house. Which I probably will die pretty soon, but... It's the thought that counts, right? One of the things I didn't like much about this game is it seems to work on triggers. So you walk into an area and then something happens. It makes something happen. And sometimes it feels that that's how you advance the story. I thought I was stuck because of that, but it wasn't that. It was, I just hadn't picked up the key. But anyway. Huh. The TV did not catch fire? Fun. That's kinda weird. I was expecting it to just turn into a fireball like the previous two did. Scouting for items over here. There is nothing. Oh yeah, there is. You can crouch. And then you turn into Dark Souls. But why though? Anyway. I'm doing some evasive maneuvers over here. Nobody will see me coming. I think the game is definitely a good time if you like these types of games. Exploring, adventuring, with a dash of horror. I don't know that the horror aspect holds up too well, because it is too bright, and then with all the graphical advancements of nowadays and so forth.
Stephen King novel. These don't look good.
Oh my god. Yeah, of course it doesn't look good. I mean, there's zombies out there. What part? Like, how exactly did you come to this conclusion? Oh. And the pool. I remember this part. When I got to the pool, I was kinda marveled, really, because I don't know, I hadn't played very many games like these on PC before. And I didn't have a PlayStation 1, so yeah. I missed out on a lot of good games back then. At any rate, we've dilly-dallied enough. It's time to walk into the house. Or not. Fine. It is not time to walk into the house. I do not know how to enter the house. The audience. Man, the game is really good. I just wish it wasn't a technical nightmare. That and...
Bad vibes around here.
What is happening? Why is it shaking? Well, that's not gonna work. It's not even a door. That is not even a door. And I don't think you can jump in this game either, so... Ah, we have a giant haunted house, and we cannot get into it. Sadness. What did the camera says? Fly cam, spy cam. Not much, huh? Maybe that is the way. It is possible. I wonder if there's a key around here. There's probably gonna be zombies, just What is happening?
Somebody call 911.
Why? Also, be my Huckleberry.
You just lost weight.
You know what they say, right? Speed is fine, but accuracy is final. So there's something there. There it is. Perfect. We might get to see the mansion after all. This is what we were all waiting for. Maybe not. I was. I know I was. But now the question is that the front door or is that the basement? Will this game throw me into the basement from the get-go? We will find out. I also have no idea what this is. Apparently it's a weapon.
He's real cool, isn't he?
Nice. I think it's great. And I think this game, there should be more of it. Or at least be in good old games, I don't know. I wonder who owns the rights to it. But it's so cheesy, so B-movie. It's amazing. Oh dear God! I remember this guy! This is the zombie on a wheelchair with dual Gatling cannons. I think that was some sort of boss fight and I could never kill him. I don't know. I'm not happy to see that guy. The environments are reminiscent of PS1 games. But they're cool. I like them. Wait, what? And we have all the armed zombies just like Alone in the Dark. Can I shoot that guy from here? Man. How many shots to the head can you take? Was that a robot? I have no idea.
Well,
I also have a glowing green thing. I really need to read the manual for this game. I really do. And then, oh, those things. Alright. I guess I can look into other rooms using those things. Oh man, these doors that open outwards. It's the path to the second floor.
shoot!
Of course. They're all cheering because I'm about to get my face eaten, maybe.
Lost weight. Do you believe this?
Or not. Or I'm gonna get cooked. Don't walk on zombies. They catch fire. Anyway. This is terrible. Who designed this? Oh my goodness. And I will still maintain that games like this still have more charm than a bunch of modern games nowadays. Stop trying to eat my cameraman. Why you do? Why you have to be that way? I actually like the very chill pace of the game so far. That you can just stand there and stuff.
That doesn't smell too good.
It's a... oh no. I want to say I kind of remember something bad happened here. Also mirrors, because why not, right? Something bad happened here. Yes. What? No! I'm trying to get some distance between me and that thing. Where'd it go? I guess so much for it being chill, right? Can I kill it? I'm gonna die, probably. I don't know what's... There we go. I'll take it. I think the very first time I encountered that thing, I died. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Nope. Everything is locked. I don't know what those things are. They might be story.
I thought I heard a secret passage opening.
You did you? Care to tell me where?
You'd best take care of your health there, fella.
Let's
Whoa.
go.
Get on there, fast. You ain't going nowhere.
Oh man, the camera, as usual,
Stumps in a forest after a hurricane.
is the worst enemy of these games.
You ain't going nowhere.
Oh dear. Where do you come from? Don't panic. Don't panic. And the cameraman is just the man up there. Could you give me a hand, buddy? No? Alright. Anyone else want some? Yes, I guess someone else wants some.
You just lost weight, buddy.
It also seems that you can't shoot while moving. You have to be stationary, so it's proper tank controls over here. Camera is killing me. The camera is totally killing me. I'll take that over technical issues though. Like not being able to run the game, bugs. Like game breaking bugs and crashes that don't allow you to finish the game.
Get on there, fast.
I just wanted to save. That's all I was looking for. I wanted to get to that TV. And these bastards keep on coming. What? Are they? Damn. Okay, fine. I just wanted to save the game. I didn't want to stay here.
Get on there, fast.
And I wasted a ton of bullets on these guys. But fine, you know what? We're just gonna steal the save and call it a day. Save. Anyway. The game plays and controls in a serviceable manner. It has a bunch of jank. It's not terrible, you can get used to it. What I can't forgive is how hard it is to get it to run on modern systems. Now that's not the game's fault, but it's really, really annoying. And I would say, unless you are able to run it with minimal effort, and once you get it set up, it runs and it's fine, then by all means, I recommend it. But if you have to end up like me, having to struggle, and then having it runs, but it crashes, and then it crashes, and then you run it again, and it runs finally, but you can only do 640 by 480, I would say skip it. Go play Resident Evil or something similar. This game is very unique. The premise is fantastic. And I wish it was a premise that was used more. But then again, you know, that kind of would devalue it if there's a string of games using the same premise. But at any rate, I really wish I could finish the damn thing. But I don't think I will be able to. I don't know that I'm comfortable putting time in the game, with the concern that there might be a game-breaking bug that's going to prevent me from progressing. Also, I'm the man on fire. Like, legit. So, it's campy. It's essentially a B-movie with a B-movie premise in a Resident Evil survival horror-like package. I think it works great. I just wish that it wasn't so twitchy on modern systems, because it does a lot of things right. It has a lot of very small details that just make it, and you see that developers seem to care about what they were doing and putting in those small little things, like shooting holes in zombies, for example. Even nowadays, you don't see that often. But anyway, I recommend it, only if you don't experience the technical issue hell I did. If not, I'd say save your sanity. But it is, in my opinion, a really great game, regardless. So here's hoping that a studio like Night Dive picks it up, remasters it, or simply just good old games picks it up and makes it run in modern systems without too much trouble. But with all that said, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.